Hello everyone, this is Matt from Old School Gaming and welcome back to my Rimworld playthrough. You're currently watching episode 14 of the Ochan Tribe. In episode 13 we faced our first real test when the Wolverines launched a sizable raid on our base here. They had guns and we only had bows and arrows, but we managed to fend them off with limited injury and damage to our base thanks in large part to us thinking ahead and building these defensive structures here. In today's episode, we're going to rebuild our defenses, tend to our wounds, and basically continue on getting ready for winter. So let's get started here, shall we? Now, as you can see, they took out a pretty big chunk of the defenses there in the upper right corner, the northeast corner of our base. But we're going to get those rebuilt just as soon as possible, and then we're going to continue on with those two new houses that we built, or we're trying to build, when the Wolverines first attacked. But first things first, I want to get Fox set up with this light machine gun, now that we've got some new weapons. We're going to get our people re-equipped with some new hardware here. Give Fox the light machine gun, we'll give Gray this Fox's old shotgun. And we'll give Bear, I think, this poor shotgun. And then we'll give Mystic this little pistol here. And then we'll just have to leave Cook with a bow for now. Cook and Cassie will just have to leave with a bow. But we got guns for a good portion of our people now, so... Get these defenses built back up here. Speed up time while we do it. I actually think I want to take Cassie off of everything except crafting at this point. Just have her work on, well, our visitors really enjoyed their stay. They left me some apples. Anyways, I'm going to have Cassie work on just crafting up the armor and just crafting in general. She's our best crafter and we need to get some, just in case we get another attack with some heavy attack like we had before. We're going to suspend make any stone blocks here, and we're going to set it just to make granite. I want to try to start upgrading our exterior defenses to granite walls. It's going to take a while to get that done, but maybe we can start a little bit on it now. It'll help with fires and stuff later on down the road. Oh, good. I see most of the defense has been rebuilt, and the two new houses have been built, with the exception of the fireplaces in there. But nobody's really used them, so not too concerned about getting the fireplaces built in there just yet. Although we do need a roof right over here. Put a couple of granite braziers along there. Let's see. Put some floors here. Right there and there and there. And we'll do the granite braziers along there just to kind of light the path. Just makes it look a little nicer. And we'll let Cassie continue to work on those armor pieces. Need to cancel that because I don't think she'll work on that, because someone else was working on that piece. You see, we got some more. Well, no, we don't have any more crops ready. Looks like they're all set up ready to be harvested. I got one more right there, a couple more there. Just have the wooden helmets left, and then Cassie should be done crafting at that spot. And hopefully she'll get on making stone cutting. And then we can start kind of upgrading our wall around the base. But it's starting to snow a little bit here, I see. It does need some more trees for chopping down. Come on, guys, get the rest of those crops out. Let's go. It's starting to snow. Of course, it is fall time. It's the 10th of fall. And now we have a rainy thunderstorm. Wacky weather of Rimworld. Snow, then rain, then rainy thunderstorm. Now we need a machining table. Let's get our machining table set up. We can start producing guns. For that, we're going to need power. We'll get that set up here in just a moment. I'm going to find the components. I forget which tab they're under. Sometimes I have a brain fart. There they are. So what we're going to do is we're going to do just a regular wood-fired generator, but I'm going to need to take out a part of this field here. Just a corner here, we're just going to take that out. I'm going to I'm gonna build a little, kind of a little, no, that's not how I want to do it. Kind of want to build a little shed, a little generator shed. A little open front generator shed for the generator. I want to make it big enough to put 2 generators in there for now. I'm only going to put 1 in there to start with, but I'm going to make it big enough to put 2 in there. Put a little roof over it. Obviously 2 generators are not going to be enough to power the entire colony, but for now 1 to 2 generators should be enough to power just the workshop. And that's all I need for now. There's just 1 generator. And again, we're not going to worry too much about getting electricity to the houses. The fireplaces are going to keep them pretty warm during the winter. And we've got light from the fireplaces. We've got braziers around there, so just kind of going on what's absolutely needed right now. Oh, there's a psychic drone. Every colonist of the male gender. That should make a few of them unhappy. Let's set up a few gun production here. Well, first we'll disassemble mechanoids. Always disassemble mechanoids. And we'll just make some rifles. I just want to make a few of those. And we'll just set it to 3 for now. And I've changed my mind with Cassie. I'd like to get the wall upgraded, but I really want to get everybody with firearms first. So I'm going to prioritize Cassie on smithing instead of crafting. I'm going to get her over here making guns. Just so I can get everybody with a gun. I see a large meteorite just fell. Large chunk of steel left behind. That'll be helpful a little bit later on when we start mining things, but I think at this point we're going to build a second stockpile. I noticed our stockpile is getting pretty full back there, so let's move this trading spot up over here. Let's set a new stockpile area. We're gonna, thinking ahead here, we're gonna build these pillars out of granite this time, since we have a little bit of granite on hand. I'm not sure. No, we're not gonna build it like that. Yeah, we'll just set it up like that. That's good enough for now. That'll be a nice, decent-sized stockpile. We'll put a pathway all the way around it. And I like to do plywood floors, just to kind of give it a different look, so that I can tell which ones are the actual stockpile blocks and which ones are the walkway blocks. So we'll get building on that real quick. Oh, we got some cows that have joined. That would be some great news if we actually had some food for them to eat, but coming up into winter here, all the grazing is going to die off, so unfortunately we're just going to have to slaughter them and use them as meat. If I had thought ahead, I would have planted some hay grass, but I didn't really think ahead too well. I don't really want them eating all of my food this winter, so we'll get them back to the house here, and then tomorrow morning we'll just have to slaughter them up and turn them into food, jerked meat. See, we got some smoke leaf joints that just dropped down here. Get that stockpile finished up there. As soon as Cassie's done, we need to get her back on brick making for just a moment. We ran out of granite. She needs to make just a little bit more granite so we can make some pillars for that stockpile. Put a roof over it, and then we can zone it in and we'll be good to go on that. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and slaughter those cows up. And there, as you can see, Gray just went ahead and slaughtered both those cows. Now there they are. Our stockpile's just about finished, so we'll go ahead and we'll roof it in right now. And roof this area in over here. And we'll set up our zoning area within there. And there we are. Now we have a second stockpile. And it's someone's birthday today. Cassie has reached the biological age of 58. Unfortunately, Cassie has gained the following diseases due to aging: a bad back. Well, that's kind of the problem with taking on an older character. So, but she's still a darn good crafter and a darn good smithing person, so that's okay. We can deal with that. Maybe in a little while later on down the road we can get her one of those exoskeleton suits or something and install it on her. Why don't you come back here and finish that? Some of these corpses burned up. They're tired of looking at dead corpses. Well, I think that about wraps up this episode, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button below. I do thank you very much for watching this episode, and I hope you have a great day. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you around.